What's up guys, Twig46 here, and today we're going to take a look at how to set up your manual engine controls. It's pretty straightforward. It's complicated if you don't know what you're doing, but once you figure it out, it's like, oh, that's what that is. Okay, that's easy. Alright, so first thing you want to do is go Menu, go down to the controls here. Put it into full real controls, and then up here, engine control, there it is. For you, if you haven't set this up, this should all be blank. These are my controls. Engine control mode, O. That'll just switch it between manual and auto. Toggle engine for ignition. Mixture. Not sure if it's oil to gas or whatever, but there's your mixture controls there. Yeah, definitely not a propeller head. Just I know it improves performance to a degree. Depending on the plane. Propeller pitch, a big, huge, important thing. I use my arrow keys. What this does, the toggle auto prop pitch, you push that button to switch it between auto and manual, similarly to engine controls mode, but this only controls the propeller pitch. The radiator, up and down arrow keys, and then the minus button for toggling the radiator. So, you know, this is like tier 1 and then tier 2, right? You get it. Anyway, turbocharger, not crazy important. I've only found one plane in the entire game that uses it, and that's the P-47. Supercharger, and crazy important. Set that one up to a key you're going to use all the time. Magneto Positions, these are important for engine shutoff, because that's how you do the toggling the engine. I'll show you that later. But then there's that, so I just use the F9, F10 up there. Of course I have a laptop, so that's where all my volume controls for like videos, like I have the mute, plus minus sound, like the play, skip scene, last scene, stuff like that. So what I had to do is hit right shift plus those buttons to make it work. That's how it goes. Then you just, pick a button for your first engine controls, second, third, fourth, and your control that's going to turn all the engines on or all the engines off. And again, I'll go into this in more detail later. Last thing is toggle prop feathering, and that basically just shuts your engines into neutral, so they're not going to generate any thrust, but the engine's going to stay on. Now, going into one of these. Basically, you're going to have to do it for the mixture, for the propeller pitch, for the radiator, and the turbocharger. Those are the things you're going to have to do this for. And what you do is you click on that, you go to Edit Axis, click the buttons that you want to do for increasing and decreasing. That's how you do it. And you go down here to Invert Axis. Or is it relative? Yeah, it's relative control, sorry. Yeah, you hit relative control, go yes, and then I do about 60%, and that's all you gotta do. And you just click Save Changes, and it should work for you. Now I just do all that for the 4 things that I showed you, and you should be set and good to go. Now I'm going to show you how to turn on and off engines manually, and yeah, stuff like that. So alright guys, welcome back. Quick thing I forgot to mention, it's on full real controls right now. All you gotta do to get that out is go back to mouse aim, and all the buttons that you assigned will still be there. Now about turning off your engines, it's kind of counterintuitive, but so you got my first engine controls off. I hit the ignition. Actually, you can't hit the ignition. You gotta use the magnetos. So that's what that's for. Where's my? I can't see. I'm sitting and laying down. Oh wait, duh. Oh, I'm such a noob. First you gotta hit O to get the manual controls on. Anyway, there's the magneto there. By the way, magneto 1+2 is the best. Use it all the time. But anyway, so I got my first controls off and just kill the magneto. And what that's going to do is it's going to kill the other engine. Sorry, see how it works? Like it's telling the first engine that you don't want it, you're turning it off, so it's not going to be responsive to any of the other controls that you're using. Now, the thing is about when you turn off the engine controls, you can put the throttle up, but the engine controls are still off. So you want to put that back on. And this is where I have my problem is I forget to turn on the Magneto back on while the engines are still off, because then the engine will just shut off, and then you'll be in a world of hurt if you're in the air, which is why I'm doing it on the ground. So let's try that again. We'll go ahead and the first engine, kill the Magneto, which should kill the right engine. And there we go. And now I'm going to turn the Magneto back on, turn the engine on, and I should be able to throttle up. There it goes. And now I can turn my PBY really fast. And yeah, instead of just using the rudder, now I'm basically using an engine to turn it, and I can turn it a lot faster that way. So that's the basics of how to do engines. Of course, this works for the B-17. That's why you have 4 engine controls. Practice around with that. See how it goes. Of course, I'm a noob and I hit I. I'm such a noob. Anyway, I'm not fully master of it. I rarely use it. Because when you turn off an engine, it affects your plane's performance, but maybe you might find a use for it where I haven't. So anyway, that's how you do manual controls, and that's how it works. So if you guys like this video, feel free to give it a like, subscribe to the channel for more, feel free to leave comments on what I should do next. I'm really struggling with ideas, so if you guys want me to fly something, if you want me to do something, or show you a particular tactic or technique, like booming and zooming, energy fighting, and such like that, let me know, because I am running out of ideas. Anyway, I guess I'll catch you guys on the next one.